Lying Lipo had to prove, she could get the short boy too.
Imagine telling someone you didn't want to drink because you were actively, trying to have a baby. Imagine that person saying, "Oh, girl, you could go to the clinic."
And so, if it happened, we know what we gotta do.
No, we not doing that.
Never gave up best YouTuber in the world. Never gave up the best YouTuber in the world.
What part of the game is this?
What?
Y'all, I took a nap and I woke up and my phone was looking like a national emergency had just happened. I don't know if it was Amber Alert, Bigfoot Alert, but something happened. Then I heard Nicki went on Queen Radio and I said, oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. I said, because today is Friday. I thought she was going to kind of cool it over the weekend, but then I saw Megan drop the video to what's her song? I forgot what the name of the song was, y'all. It's what is it? Hiss. Okay, I had to go look it up. I forgot. Because Nicki has been controlling the media space. So let's get into some things, because I heard Nicki pulled out Miss Kelsey. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe right now.
I just got off the phone with Kelsey. Wow. You know what? Here's the thing. Of course, I know the normal paid bussy squirters were going to be ready and waiting to talk for their, they gotta earn them shillings, But let me tell you something, ladies, or people in general. Any woman that actively calls another woman their friend, but because of their own ugly duckling syndrome from when they were, a kid, Lying Lipo had to prove, she could get the short boy too. So even if it meant hurting someone that is her friend. But I don't want to say too much. We don't do a lot of that. But we are in Gag City. And I told you guys that once the album came out, we were gonna stay there. A real bitch would have been like, oh, you know what? Just FYI, I fucked such and such, and I fucked this one, I fucked that. So, But you let everyone just be thrown under the bus. You let the baby be thrown under the bus, Tori, your best friend, your mom. You better go conjure up your mother and say and apologize. That's disgusting. Somebody said her bodyguard as well. We ain't even gonna run down the list. We'd be here all night. However, remember, you guys chose to constantly make my family the focal point, right? And remember what I told you would happen every time? But I understand how you begged. I was trying so hard, not to pay your dumb ass no mind, because I could tell you was thirsty. And I don't know if you sucked my DJ dick or not, but you was his best friend, hitting him every day. Can I get on Queen Radio? Can I get on Queen Radio?
I go on live, you begging my fans,
Tell her to add me, tell her to add me. But here's the thing. Yeah, I have integrity. Oh yes, I have integrity, I have morals. But the thing is that Roman does not. Roman does not. And see, remember when I told you, fuck around and find out? Remember? Roman doesn't have morals and integrity, just like most of the men in rap don't. I mean, you know, the biggest, you know, I don't know what you would call it, Jay-Z against Nas. I mean, if that were to happen today, what would y'all say if somebody said they left condom wrappers in your baby seat? And what would that be morally too far?
Y'all, I got a lot of stuff to say. This gonna be a different type of video because I was listening and I was also making sure I had all my ducks in a row. Now, Nicki went to Twitter and she say, y'all want to bring up family members and lying on your dead mother, lied to Gail, lied on and robbed your best friend, man, told me to drink and go to the clinic if I was pregnant. See, this is what I didn't even know she was going to talk about. All because I wouldn't let your funky butt pour liquor down my throat. Itch. Think she a bully because she get a Rock Nation brunch every year. Oh my God. Be mad at Party. He told all your tea, but you taking shots at my family. Get up on your good foot. Pink Friday 2 Platinum. Go apologize to your mother. Nasty serpent. Repent. Ooh, we gonna get into that. You told me to go to the clinic. Hold on. Nicki was some like Nicki been raving and ranting. Ha 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 ha. Don't effing care. If the blogs and paid bots was real, y'all would have been able to sell albums and headline tours. Bah. Moral police, suck my fat coochie. I would love to be the moral police, and I will get to Pink Friday 2 Gag City. Who mad? Eye for an eye. Roman. Okay, so Roman is alive and well. Okay, so I don't even know where to start. Number one, I don't even think Megan realized that Nicki will pull out all the stops. And yes, I hear a lot of people saying, oh, she was waiting for Megan to say something. Yeah, she was. Because a lot of y'all be looking at little stuff and you trying to say, well, everybody was picking on Megan. It's clips sitting around of every time Megan and Nicki have been going back and forth. Megan been coming for Nicki. Y'all didn't want to talk about that. All y'all want to talk about was, well, everybody was bullying Megan and, you know, she's the victim. It's always that. When she was on Charlemagne today, she was saying, oh, everybody gonna say it was unprovoked. You've been going at people for a long time, but did you forget? See, when you was running around drinking, you was saying crazy stuff to people. And now, Nicki done called your best friend, and see, Kelsey is the one who really got all the tea. Kelsey didn't get on that stand and let y'all know everything she know about Megan Thee Stallion. Now, first off, let's get to this mother stuff because I don't even know. Should I put up? I think I'm just gonna go off. I ain't gonna even really put up a lot of props for y'all. But it's tweets out there of Megan saying some crazy stuff about her mother. Now, look, her mother has passed away, so I'm not gonna say too much. But y'all go do the research. When you come for people, you have to know that people are gonna bring up the ammo. And Nicki is in one of those positions where people are, look, they gonna start bringing her to tea. So she just sitting there on Queen Radio looking at her phone, and I'm sure all of the barbs are just sending her everything. She's seen them tweets, Megan, because the world's seen them tweets. But when Megan Thee Stallion was doing her whole victim thing, which, you know, don't get it twisted. If she was shot, she was shot. Okay, so I don't want to act like, you know, what happened to her wasn't traumatic and stuff like that. But you do have people who said she was dragging it to get awards and things of that nature. Never Gave Up didn't say that. Y'all see people saying that. Another thing is, I don't really think Megan realized how many people is out there against her, because all Nicki Minaj got to do is put out that call, and all of those Tory fans and all of those people who be in them comments saying, I don't care, free Tory. I don't care, free Tory. I guess she thought them people wasn't the majority, or they wasn't that big. Because people feel like Megan is mad that Tory just won't sit in jail and everybody forget about him. No, people are still supporting. Take it from the second biggest nigga who was covering this case. Them people did not stop supporting Tory. They still on Twitter Spaces every day talking about what can be done. This is a fact. So not only was they waiting, but Nicki was waiting too. And they've been fiending and just jawing at the mouth for opportunity to get at Meg. Let's take it back to this clinic thing. That's why I said I don't feel like bringing up props. I think my sources are telling me, let me check my phone. Okay, yeah. They saying Milagro Grams broke a lot of this down. And I never talked about this because sometimes you can't necessarily prove something. So it ain't no point in me bringing it up. But Nicki just confirmed it. Because a lot of y'all kept saying, why are they beefing? Nicki can't tell y'all why she beefing with Megan. A long time ago, Nicki, I don't know if it was on Queen Radio, but somewhere she was speaking about somebody who told her to go get an abortion.
Same thing. I remember somebody that I associated myself with, and I remember telling someone else, this person just seems like an opportunist to me, and we talked about it and blah blah blah. That's why you have to remain on your path no matter what. You understand? I remember the phone was on speakerphone, and this person was promising, if you do A, I'll do B. I said, okay, because that's on one condition. I literally used this term, on one condition that you do B, right? And they was hopping and skipping around, yes. And when the day came, after I had already done everything that I promised to do, when the day came, they pretended like they had never said that. Didn't respond to my texts. And started shading me on social media. Didn't say anything. I'm a very different person from what y'all are used to. Like, that's the problem. They can never predict me. That makes them very aggy. I'm a lot smarter than you bird brains will ever understand. Imagine telling someone you didn't want to drink, because you were at the time, possibly, pregnant because you were actively, trying to have a baby. Imagine that person saying, oh, girl, you could go to the clinic. Imagine posting photos that you're pregnant. And the person doesn't even like it or say congratulations. But then when you post that Beyonce sent you flowers congratulating you, the person then tries to attempt to send you flowers thinking that, oh, I can use this opportunity as I use everyone else. She'll post that I sent her flowers. I didn't even let them shit to my motherfucking house. Clown.
Then it's a live of Nicki and Megan. You got to remember this. Remember when they was going live? And this is like chubby Megan, okay? When she was drinking and her face was real swole up.
Girl, she put me in check so fast. She was like, hold on, because my husband, he's in the other room. I was like, ooh.
Because I know he was back there on his husband. You said what you said, but that's
I ain't even going to say what I said. It's a secret.
And so,
but if it happened, we know what we got to do.
No, we not doing that. No, we not. I rebuke.
And that's why I say I really think Megan used to be drunk doing wild stuff. Megan is joking with Nicki about going to take care of that. And, ooh, I ain't gonna say what I said. It's a secret between me and us. But Nicki is saying, hold on, my husband heard you say that. My husband heard you say I should go take care of this baby. Because Megan wanted her to drink. And she's saying, oh, well, don't worry about that. You can go take care of that. Like trying to convince Nicki to go get an abortion so they could get drunk together. But that's how fiend out Megan was. And since then, Megan said, I was drinking too much. I was drinking too much. Yeah, you was drinking too much and saying crazy stuff to people. And don't get me started on you trying to talk about allegations with Nicki's husband. Wasn't you the same one twerking and working all over Trey songs? I could really stop the whole video right there. Because you don't want people to really start talking about that. You didn't care about Nicki's husband allegations when you was doing your best to bootlick. When you used to go live and have only 3 people on the live talking about, tell Nicki, tell Nicki, tell Nicki, tell Nicki. What is up with you, bro? But do the Megan fans, do you know who you standing for? Didn't you try to date Meek Mill at one point? Like the people the bloggers, they remember everything. They gonna say never, that wasn't confirmed. Y'all know how Megan was giving it up on she bragging about the bodies. She's bragging about it. She bragging about the bodies. All the bodies. And talking about, yeah, them niggas hit it, but they ain't hit raw. Like, that's a flex. And y'all was eating that up. That's why I said it was a moment song. It was a Twitter song. So y'all running around supporting somebody who was getting drunk, sleeping with everybody nigga, who was doing worse than Nicki's husband. Meanwhile, Nicki's husband got a whole recording of a woman saying, I stood in court and I tried to tell the court that Kenneth didn't do nothing to me. Kenneth Petty, I made a mistake. It was a lie. And I think she said they shooed me out of court. Everything I'm saying is factual. You can go look it up.
Nobody have anything to say before he is sentenced.
I stood up and I said, Your Honor, I'm the person who pressed the charges. I would like to drop the charges. I made a huge mistake.
Wow.
This was like, I'm in court in front of his family, in front of friends, in front of everybody, like whatever. And they was like, take it to the DA, and nobody wanted to hear shit.
Because he probably didn't have a...
But somebody keep telling me, they saying Milagro went through a lot of this. Make sure y'all go through Milagro, because I'm lazy. Because I'm pretty sure she came with the receipts. But people know. The people know. The people know. The people know. And like, what do you think? You think people not going to pull up these receipts? Talking this, look, I love Charlemagne. I'll be the first to tell y'all, I love Charlemagne. He's been I look up to all these people when it comes to media. Charlemagne, academics, Tasha K. As much as I criticize some of these people, yeah, I look up to Tasha K. I've said a lot of crazy stuff about Tasha, but I can't deny her greatness. Same thing with Charlemagne the God. Same thing with Milagro, Armand Wiggins. I got love and respect for everybody in this media game. Honestly, I do. Joe Budden, Adam 22 is as crazy as y'all think Adam 22 is. He's done stuff that gotta be respected. And I say all of that to say, you talking about Kenneth Petty's allegations, but the first person you want to talk to is Charlemagne on the Breakfast Club. Charlemagne is living his life. He wasn't convicted of anything. But you don't care about allegations when it comes to helping you try to prove a point, right? And I'm not going to even mention individuals who don't care nothing about the chicken and chitlin circuit. Black media. It was a time where, I don't think Megan Thee Stallion knew anything about black media because she was so busy trying to cross over and go pop. Now you want to come back to the niggas and go on the Breakfast Club. Okay. We gonna pray. We just gonna pray on it, y'all. We just gonna pray on it. And don't let Mr. Aubrey Graham's, aka Drake, hop into this conversation. Then it's really gonna get ugly. Cause if Drake come and put that final nail in the coffin, I'm hearing Nicki got beats getting made. It might get ugly. It might get ugly before February. They might get you out of here before Black History Month. Now, I'm hoping, because look, I don't want to be too biased. Maybe Megan prepared for this. And maybe Megan is playing chess. Maybe Megan knew that Nicki was waiting. But we shall see. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. I will see y'all next time. Peace.